HDR finishes, and we are going on to our two final players. Botodo, who is a common name at the top of these HDR tournaments. I can't think of the last time he wasn't in a top, like in a grand finals. And then Zostro, who's pulled off an amazing run today, just had a phenomenal takeover between all the great opponents he had to fight. I forgot who his round one was, but he fought Uxer, he fought me, he fought someone else that was really good too. Oh, he fought Justin too. So, yeah, he's had a phenomenal run today. And he's probably looking to take his W here. Though, you know, Botodo is a very, very strong player. Playing a very, very strong character as well. So we're just gonna get right into it. A lot of this, a lot of what we'll see here is Yoshi sort of just trying to control space and forcing the opponent to either get punished for walking in or to just back off a little bit. You know, double jump cancel there, or like double jump cancel fair into a jab. It's so stupid. You think fair is gonna be unsafe? It's gonna have end lag, and then no, it just doesn't. He also loves this scenario right here, where he just puts you in that corner. He just like gives you that space, all right, but he's not letting you out of it, or he tries not to let you out of it. These eggs have also just been phenomenal today. Just a huge, huge burden on the playing field. Zelda with some new nightly changes that we haven't seen before. The Din's Fire having a delay to its explosion. Allowing you to more use it for holding certain points rather than just using it as a projectile. Because as a projectile, it was kind of weak unless if it was Omega buffed. But now you can approach with it, you can use it to cover a certain space, and you can read where people are going. Unfortunately, he double jump canceled there, and it ended up taking his stock. But the game's still even. Even then, you know, he was at pretty high percent. Good chance that he could have lost there anyways. One of the huge things about Zelda is that it's really, really hard to try and trade with her. Her hitboxes are so big and they're so devastating too. All of, you know, fair, bair, and up air can kill. And they are respectively big moves as well. So it's just hard to get in. On top of that, Zelda's down tilt is incredibly fast. Hold some space there, blocks it. So looking for it out here. Reset back to neutral, and we're gonna get a Nair shield. He gets put, he's really good at putting people at disadvantage, but he doesn't go off stage very often. He does throw a lot of eggs, and, you know, he has a style. He prefers to just set you into that box and then play around with you in the box. You know, looking for, like, tech reads or just another way to get you off stage, basically. He also loves it when people land on the platforms. Ooh! That was excellently timed as well. You know, that makes so much sense to go for that instead of like an up smash or an up air or something, because you've got like a huge hitbox on the way down. But, yeah, I've just never seen it before. We are going to see some Zelda stuff going on. And yet another unfortunate SD. Destroyed the trap. Not completely out of it. He can hit some sick combo here. But Zelda's kill power is insane. So, you know, just gotta have to work really hard for it. Just be careful of all of Zelda's traps. Up air. Ledge cancel. Into an up air. He's just going for the chases now. Reset the disadvantage. No spike. Recovers high, but you're able to cover at the up air. That was so smart because you're able to cover both the recovery from the bottom and the recovery from the top. And it seems like he won't be able to re-grab ledge, leading Botodo to have game one. Zostro is in the loser's bracket, so he will have to reset the bracket in order to win this whole set. But, you know, anyone can do it today. It's Zostro. My man's become a hero in this tournament. Botodo being the gatekeeper. Especially with Leo's unfortunate dropout. targets. Let's go, let's go. As we are moving on to our game 2 here. Already an explosive start for both players, just chucking straight at each other. Backer strings have a lot of potential to get some extra damage in, and Zostro has been optimizing a lot of these mistechs. You know, he gets a lot of jabs and doing other follow-ups, and he's also just really good at piling on so much pressure at once. You know, he can hit you with like double jump cancel nair and back up, double jump cancel fair into jab to an egg. You know, it just never stops. And especially with the egg, there's never a place where you're safe on the field, it feels like. You'd be halfway across the stage, and if you're trying to like charge a projectile, for example, you still have Egg 2 just excellent tech there, stopping the bounce and preventing a possible up air kill. Zelda's at extremely high percent. A well-placed nair could get a kill here. Ooh, but we're gonna see the up air take the kill first. Zelda's still at an incredibly high percent. Ooh, and then combos into the fair. Zelda is still not out of it at 169%. Nice. Just try to get around it. The biggest issue is just all these unfortunate trades, you know. Yoshi typically doesn't mind trading because Yoshi can beat out the majority of moves in like base ultimate, right? There is just a phenomenally strong move for what it is. But in this game, like, Zelda is just gonna have these slightly disjointed moves and maybe higher priority moves as well, and just allow her to, you know, get kills. And he's still unable to take out this stock here. Zelda's just holding her ground fairly well. You know, she's not letting herself get into situations where she could get killed by a very aggressive option, except for there. Just the recovery and not being able to stop the ledge really sealed the deal there. But as I was saying, like, one of the things Zelda was doing there is that the only thing that Zelda ever left herself punishable for was basically nair. You know, all her choices were like, okay, I'm only going to use this move if there's nothing else that can happen here. And just by doing that, meant that it was really hard for Zostro to find an opportunity to get a kill. And he put himself at disadvantage trying to fish for the kill as well, so it happens. These fire traps are also just absurd at containing space. Much like how I was talking about Yoshi earlier, putting a Did's fire down is just incredible. The Phantom is okay too, but you know, it's kind of crazy. The Phantom feels like the trapping part of like the base. Oh no, not another death. But it feels like the base part of Zelda's trapping kit, right? But it's sort of weak in this game because all it takes is one hit from you to destroy it. And they also have to control when it launches as well, so, you know. Ooh, and a solid kill confirmed there off the backer. I didn't actually know you could hit the fair from that, but that's a solid kill confirm. Hopefully, maybe that comes into play a little bit later as well. Misses the fully connected up smash. I'm not entirely sure how that connects on these platforms specifically, but... Okay. Okay. Nice dummy there. Barely escaped the death of the up air there. I know I'm not adding too much to the commentary right now, but I'm mostly just letting the players do their own thing. Zostro's played a lot more reserved as well, trying to, you know, just not give himself an opportunity to be hit by some move, and that will just knock him out here. And just like that, already down to game 3.
Hello, hello.
Hi. Justin.
It's already game 3?
Yes.
In Grants? I'm actually really surprised to see Zostro make it this far, bro.
Zostro had a phenomenal run. I don't know who his first match was for today.
We can actually check.
Yeah. Cycle Dawkins? And see, Cycle Dawkins is a player that you can very easily be skill checked by.
Oh, for sure. She can talk into my...
Loser picks music, so I might not get to pick gameplay.
Gotcha.
Not saying it won't happen. Just saying it's possible.
Gotcha. Yo! There we go.
Yeah, man, Zostro's been on a crazy run. You know, Botodo sent him into losers and winners semis, and now he's getting his run back in grands.
Yeah, possibly a chance to redeem himself. Putting on the pirate skin for the pirate music.
Ooh.
Completely in theme today. But yeah, I mean, he's had a phenomenal run today. He took Uxer out twice. He's beaten me. He's beaten Neo. And he's
Took me
beaten
out,
Cycle Dawkins. Like, his run to get here was difficult. No easy matches in between. And, you know, I think he's about to prove today, like, why he deserves a better seed.
He was seated pretty low, but
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah, it happens.
Hopefully we'll be seeing him a lot more now that we know he's got hella potential.
Right. And of course, right now, it's a little bit tough because Botodo still has 2 games up and grand finals, so
Yeah.
Zostro has to win every game from now on in order to just reset the bracket, period. Okay. And the chase potential, just barely out of reach, but able to at least put on some pressure.
Right.
He's
That's
also...
something Zostro is doing pretty well, is he keeps throwing out these aerials, right, forcing Botodo to hold shield
Right.
and commit to an option. Whereas, well, as soon as I say that, he just gets forward smashed off
That
of that
caught
roll.
the roll?
Yeah.
That's insane. Barely did not get caught there. And one of the things that Botodo, or not Botodo, Zostro has really succeeded in this entire tournament run was this edge guarding.
Yeah.
I feel like he was really on top of this edge guarding throughout almost every set, but here it feels sort of lacking.
Oh, that was such a
just
good
because
recovery.
Zelda's recovery is so hard to read, I guess. He's mostly been trying to use down smash for it, but it either A, snaps, or B, hits him,
Yeah.
or C, just goes over him.
Well, see, Botodo's spacing the shit out of that up B recovery, right? So I don't
Yeah.
know if you saw, he dropped down, he did a neutral air dodge, and then up B to ledge. And then he did the same thing where he up B'd slightly away from the ledge so that way he would grab it, which was really good.
Right. Just struggling disadvantage over here. He's able to make it back. Oh, but reset back into disadvantage once again. It's just so tough. There's so many traps and so many things to worry about with Zelda. And then once you get in, all it takes for one untimely fair to be traded in.
Oh,
and to be
nice
sent
combo
away.
coming up by Zostro. That was clean.
Yeah. I feel like Battlefield is a stage that should benefit Zostro. I feel like there's
Yeah,
so
Barry's
much,
gonna take it, yeah.
there's so much leverage you should be able to get on this stage. But
Yeah, I feel like
just-
something he could probably be doing is like wave landing onto the platform and extending off of that
right.
for like more movement options. But aside from that, I'm not really sure what else.
The biggest issue is that every time he gets in, Zelda just trades, and Zelda's winning every trade because it's Zelda aerials.
Yeah.
Like, those are some of the strongest aerials in the game.
Forward tilt hitting from behind. Okay. Double
Okay.
jump cancel up air doesn't get it quite. Nice narrative.
Nice.
On that. Not gonna kill just yet.
Good control.
Nice.
Ooh!
That's gonna
He
take it.
finally hits the edge guard here.
Nice tech read on that.
Botodo's ability to follow up on people in this game is phenomenal.
Yeah.
He hardly
That
ever
F
lets an
smash
opportunity
is so
slide.
So she'll kind of looking a little upset there in the player cam, knowing he should have died to that because he cannot shield poke Yoshi, so he just let go of shield early.
Right. I didn't even think about that. You are completely correct. You know, and it sucks because I think in game 1 he ended up SDing twice as well.
That was such a good cancel, mixing up Zostro, seeing what option he was going to throw.
This back air is probably his best combo starter. I wish I saw a little bit more of it.
Oh,
because
he
I-
tried to go for the downer, but hit the egg
Ooh.
instead. Trying to read the roll. Zostro's looking really good. Sorry, Botodo's looking really good right now.
Yeah. Like, Botodo is hardly getting hit by these eggs. I don't know whether that's the eggs being misplaced or just Botodo's fantastic ability to maneuver
Yeah.
around them and predict where they're going to end up, right? A back throw. An egg? Didn't see that one coming.
Immediately followed up with that forward air, trying to kill Zostro. Go for the down smash. Oh, there, that's the ledge.
Ooh. Nice egg.
use. See, that's one thing Zostro is really good at, is using his eggs to cancel
Yeah.
every phantom. I have not seen a single phantom come out.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh yeah, Botodo's waiting for that. He's waiting.
He's
for
looking
an
for an
option.
up air. You see, the double jump was already used there, so he was looking at the opportunity to scoop him. Fortunately, Zelda's still kind of slow. Thankfully.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Good read.
You know, it's gonna take a miracle to make it out of this one, but you know, if anyone could do it tonight, it's gonna be our hero. Never mind.
Aaron's gonna take it, and Botodo is your Revival 6 HDR champion.
And you know, this is a fantastic tournament. We had so many there were
We
so
actually
many
had
players
pretty-
that upsetted.
Yeah, there was a lot of good entrants today. Let's shout out to Zostro, man, for making
Yeah.
a run of his life on HDR, bro. Taking out Uxer, took out
Twice.
me, he took out, Uxer twice, took out me.
It took out me.
Took out you?
Yeah, I also
Oh,
had
wow.
a phenomenal run today too.